our safety dollars are being spent, and a dedicated fugitive apprehension unit to pursue violent offenders still at large in Hamilton County. And a real answer to this question, why don't violent criminals fear the law in this city? And we're asking you, Vivek, Mr. Smitherman, and anyone else who claims to lead. We don't need more statements. We need action. We need proof. And if you're serious about protecting this city, show us how you'll close those gaps. Give us timelines. Give us accountability. Give us results. Because if the goal is public safety, then prove it with policy, with structure, with action that we can see. That's what this moment demands, nothing less. Thank you for letting me share my story.
I want people to understand Sarah, that was a powerful story, and for you to be able to share that story, I want people to understand what this takes. Is Sarah's not alone, unfortunately. There are many people like Sarah, but she is alone in the month of June. She lost the love of her life. She's here at the start of August, still mustering the courage to be able to make sure she's speaking about it so nothing like that happens again. The perpetrator was it an ankle monitor at the time? Think about preventable. It's unconscionable that we have a system that is now allowing repeat violent offenders in one way or another right back on the street to commit more crime. That has to stop. And you want to ultimately talk about, you put a challenge to leaders like us for what are we practically going to do. I think a big part of the solution starts right there. When you know somebody is a violent offender, somebody who's been a repeat offender, somebody who has made their way through the justice system and then shows up in front of a court yet again, you're not just going to let them out on a $40 or $400 bond, somehow expecting that they're somehow going to behave better the next time around. Those are the kinds of practices that we're going to have to change, as we're going to talk about over the course of this evening. You've issued a challenge, Sarah, and we're going to step up and live up to those specifics. So thank you for kicking us off with your story. With that said, why don't we go around the room? We want to hear from you, and that's the purpose tonight. Christopher and I will respond as candidly as we can. So the microphones around the room. We have a little trouble seeing you, but wave your hand and we'll take the first question. Right back here, sir.
Vivek, you have called for the Christian vote, or actually touted and asked for the Christian vote. Could you explain the rationale behind that?
Sure, I want every vote. I want every vote for people who share our values. Now, the reason why I think it's particularly important for people of faith, including the Christian faith, right? I went to St. X High School, and I think we have a few bombers in here. Now, do we have? And then we have a few friends from Elder too. All right, so we're on the west side tonight. So we're friends through competition. But I will say, most of us in this country share those same values in common. A respect for life. Let's start with that today. Right? A respect for all life. The fact that thou shalt not kill is a universal value that I think describes all of our beliefs in this room and most of our beliefs, in fact, almost all of our beliefs in this country. And so for those who share those same values that this country was founded on, those who share the values that respect life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which I believe are the Christian values on which this nation and our civilization was indeed founded, then yes, I do believe that I'm right to ask for your vote, not because I need it, because I want it, but because we need leaders who are going to act with the spine, as Sarah said, not just with our words. That's all I can give you now. But once we get in there in 18 months, to also be able to serve with actual action, with a spine, not sweeping these issues under the rug, but confronting them through actual action. That's my commitment I'll give you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Sir, I can actually get to him easier than...
I give glory to the Most High God, who made the heavens and the earth. that his chosen people, from Abraham, Isaac, and